Good morning, guys. Today we are going to Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. First of all, I wanted to just jump right in. Today we are going to work on another background. This is watercolored paper, and I cut it 4.5 by 5.5. And so I created this. I believe it was yesterday. Gotta get better glue there. But this is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to, this is a bottle of water, and to have your paint just glide over your palette here, you have to spray it with just plain water, and then, let me get my, I forgot to get one more thing. Oh, here it is. I used this and yesterday, the homemade glimmer mist that I had, and I kind of liked the way the background came out. It came out sparkly even after I put the paint on. So I'm going to try that again because I like it. Alright, so now you have to just put your color down. So I'm just going to take some orange, put some here, some yellow, put a little bit here, a little bit of chartreuse, put some here, let's see, and then I want to do some light blue. Let's do this light blue here. I just want to do it in here, over here, and down here. So again, I'm going to do the same colors on the bottom. The orange, the yellow, and the chartreuse. Alright, so now, let me just take this out. I'm going to use my fan brush. This is a fan brush. I hope I'm in focus. And I'm just lightly gliding that over the paper, making sure that all the white spots get covered. Okay, I'm going to dry this with my heat gun. You can do this, let me tell you in a minute. Wasn't that gorgeous? And it took 5 minutes. I could see the sparkle on it. I want a little more sparkle. So I'm going to spray it again. Dry this again, and it looks like it's crystallized. Now, I didn't have anything else planned. I wanted to show you that. Let me just do another one, and we'll save this for these projects. That's what we'll do. So, I'll go ahead and take this out. And then I'm just going to do the backgrounds today. Once we start designing, then we'll go ahead and add to that. So we'll put that aside and we'll work on another one. And let's see what we get. Okay, we're going to do the same process. So I'm going to spray it with my water. Spray it with my Glimmer Mist. And then we're going to go ahead and just I want my computer to get wet. And take this mouse out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the same process. Whoop. I'm going to put this, it's like a red-orange. We'll put that in the center. And on the edge. We'll use I want to use orange again, but let me do this one. This one's pretty. This is like a salmon. It's pretty pale. Okay. And then we're going to use this yellow. This yellow is a little bit darker than the other one that I used. There. Okay. Now I'm going to spray it again with the sparkles and do the same process using my fan brush, because this way the fan brush won't disturb what I've just done. This may need a little more red over here. Okay. And here. Okay. I'm going to dry that up. love that one. So now we have two. This one has so much sparkle. I'm going to wipe this down again, and then I'm going to get my color wheel, because this way I can give you a couple of tips on how not to make mud for those of you that are beginners. I'll let that dry on its own, and we'll go ahead and grab another one. Now what I did, I just found it on a website, and I just printed it and then I laminated it. Now the rule is, I hope you can see this, the rule is that if you use supposedly the opposite sides of the wheel is what you're supposed to be using together to avoid making mud. That's my understanding. So, or next to it. Let me see. So I used red, orange, and yellow, and it didn't make mud. Right there. That's so beautiful. We can use this as our guide. And then here, I did yellow, green, and blue over here. That's a dark blue. Okay. So, with this one, we're going to go ahead and use this side, red. Do I have chartreuse and purple? Let's see if that's gonna work. This is the water. This is the sparklies. I gotta remember to shake it. And so now we're gonna use, I'm gonna go for the purple first, because it is my favorite color. And we're gonna do it on this side and on this side, covering enough area. Okay, and I'm just dabbing. Now this looks to me like a fuchsia, so I'm gonna go with, I think this is the fuchsia in this, here it is, in this palette. And then I'm going to use this red. So just a little bit different. Oh, isn't this a rich red? I like it. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and spray some more of this homemade glimmer mist and let it roll down on its own, and then just guide it. Okay. now, oh, my cord is caught. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay, that one works for me. And we have 3 backgrounds. And you can go ahead and do these on a larger piece of watercolored paper, and you can use them as backgrounds on your projects. Once you have it made, look at how this one's shining. I don't know if you could see that sparkle, but it is surely beautiful. Okay. Once you have it on your watercolored paper, the large size, 8.5 by 11, then you can just copy it onto your printer and print it out, and you could have, these are backgrounds. Alright, we're going to do one more. Let's see what time it is. We are 18 minutes in. Okay, so let's do another one. And this time around, we're going to use this, this purple, this blue, and this blue. These are different color blues. Or should we use this green, this blue, and this blue? I'm going to spritz the glimmer after I put the color on. So we're going to use, this is like an ultramarine blue. You see how beautiful that is? Oh, I just love that. And then we are going to use this green. And then we are going to use, I'm going to go with I'm going to go with this blue. Let's see, this blue, yeah. Let's see if that's going to make mud. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. I'm going to spray the glimmer mist. think that's gorgeous. This one's a little too light for my taste, so I'm going to go ahead and use a little more of this blue. And then I'm going to spritz it. These down here are called blooms. That's because I had too much water on the paper, but it's fine because I like the way it looks. It adds character to the piece. And these are just backgrounds. And then the next thing that I would do with that is, let's see what I have here. I would take this here. Let's see, we need the blue. I'm sorry. The red. And let's do a green. Or you could do it all vintage. You know, that would be up to you. So let me just get my daubers here. Whoops. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. Sorry. I have this here. I can go ahead and cover this. All right. Take this out of the way and bring these over here so we could work with these. I think they came out beautiful. All right, so this one is the this one is called, this is not the right red. It's this one. This one's archival, meaning you could stamp with it and it's permanent ink. So I'm going to take this one and then we're just going to go ahead and just ink the edges. look beautiful? Alright, that one's done. Moving on. I'm going to take this one. Because this is, I'm going to use this, actually. This is not the right one. Let's do the blue. That's not the right blue either. Let's do this one. Cover this one. And remove that one. And then we're going to make these edges. How beautiful that is. Okay, I'm going to put that one on the side. This one I have yellow, but I think it's going to be too yellow, so I want to use this. This is frayed burlap, which is a green, but it's like a taupey green. Look how beautiful that looks. And the watercolor paper that I'm using is 140 pounds. And now this means that all of my backgrounds are done. And now when I go to create something, I can just, whoops, I'm one step ahead. Okay? And then this one I'm going to do this vintage, this is walnut stain. And I'm going to take this off. Let's see if I have walnut stain in here. This is a walnut stain. Okay. This is my storage. Next week I was asked to do a video on storing the paper that you cut, your supplies, you know, because when you have mixed media, you have, you know, spray bottles, water bottles, brushes, you have a whole slew of items, and someone just requested to see how I store my stuff. So that's what I'm going to do next week. But here we have completed 4 backgrounds. And so now we are ready to go. So I'm going to put it like this. And that's the order. Well, let's put this yellow one in between here. Like that. And that's the order that we'll work on them. Alright guys, well I think that that is it for now. And I will see you next week. Today is Friday, the 13th, Lucky Friday. I see it as lucky, not unlucky. And so, have a good weekend. And we will be back on Monday. Okay, all right. There's the first one. Actually, I need to take pictures because I will put it on my page once I upload the video. They came out gorgeous. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. As I said, have a good weekend and I will see you on Monday.